Have you ever done a Christmas show before?
Well, I've done many, Tom,
Yes.
but never with three-leg, actually. This is an exciting first three-leg Christmas show. We've been wanting to do one for a while, but I've normally been doing actually do-jump Christmas shows. And this year, committing to doing this three-leg show, and it's partly because we get to collaborate with the Wanderlust Circus,
Yes.
who we're both big fans of and have done 3 good things with them in the past, and they always kind of seem to put together something in a relatively short period of time that is really good and really entertaining.
And we're all looking forward to seeing what happens with the collaboration of you guys and Noah Mickens.
Well, it's always lively.
Cultural powerhouses all. Have you ever worked with him before?
No, we have. We have worked with him
Yeah.
these 3 times, but this is the most that we've actually done something in an intentional way. It was Bela was the big pusher for us to have a Christmas show, and I got to thinking maybe we could do something along the lines of a Christmas Carol, and we called up Noah, and he had been thinking the same thing. So it seemed like a natural fit right from the beginning. And then we got together and talked over our ideas, and he had already written up some of his script. And I like plot a lot.
Yes.
And I like it both in music. I like the storytelling nature of music, but I also like theatrical plot. And I wasn't quite sure how he was imagining to get plot into the story with the circus act. But he has conceived of cunning plans, shall I say, to get the story across and have acts. And of course, he will be the central character, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Of course. Was there any doubt about that?
Let's say I didn't put myself forward. But yeah, I think he will do great, of course. We have, in his crew, we've got a number of people coming, and some special guests from his crew. Reverend Eric Stern from Vagabond Opera come, and which is, of course, for myself as an accordionist, is particularly exciting because we've often talked of having a sort of dueling banjos on accordion type event. And we may well manage to find a moment like that in the show.
Have you never performed with him?
No, I think we performed on the same stage consecutively, but never done something together. Yeah.
This is the All-Star game.
It pretty much is the All-Star game.
It really is.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning it.
It's really.
I feel good about it.
Yeah. 2 accordions. What?
2 accordions, if that's not too much for you. And
No. But is it too much for you?
no, I think it'll be great.
Okay.
And then we also are having Russell Bruner and Lindsay, who are both going to do some dancing and also are going to be singing some numbers. We have actually a bunch of people in addition to them that are going to be singing with us. Charity Marchant, who is a combination aerialist, actress, and singer, is going to be singing while doing some sort of aerial act that we are about to get together with her and see what it is. We've been arranging the music, but we haven't seen her do the actual act yet.
So we all know what the story of the Christmas Carol is, but what's the nature of the music that you're preparing?
Well, we're going a combination of Christmas-themed traditionals rearranged in a 3-leg manner. And in doing so, we've kind of embraced a few new instruments. Bela is bringing out the octave mandolin, which is like the mandolin, but the neck is much longer and the pitch is an octave lower.
Wow.
So he's going to play a lot of octave mandolin, and he's going to play a lot of trumpet. I think TJ is going to be doing some singing as well, and TJ actually regularly does singing, but never in our band. So. And then not so sure if I'm going to have another instrument as well. There's potential for that, but we're seeing as we go. Of course, the percussionists always play a lot of instruments, and so the percussive color and sort of commentary nature that we get from those guys is going to be a big part of our arrangements, and it will be very much a holiday show in terms of the music and the celebration.
Well, the instrumentation sounds like it might be a springboard for some future three-leg music that we haven't heard before.
Well, there are some tunes that there actually will be some special tunes composed for this event. And Waltz of the Coroner will be will be showing.
Don't make me laugh. The camera's shaking.
I know. Well, I'm excited about that. That's a tune I kind of been working on, and I was playing it for a friend. It's gotten a lot of in-house fans, and the friend suggested a lengthy story that went with the title, which
how unusual.
Which I won't reveal yet, but
okay.
But there will be a lengthy story that goes with that.
Yes.
And then another tune called Trouble in Tripoli, which is not really a political commentary, but suits the mood of the evening quite well.
Okay.
So we know those are new tunes that are coming up, and within the couple weeks that we have now, something else may be brewing. I've been quite busy at home on the computer arranging and kind of seeing what's coming.
Well, since we're sitting here at the press club, I guess we should mention the Meisters.
I'm so glad you did mention the Meisters, because the press club is the host of the Meisters' new Discover Music series, which is where Bela and I invite. Right now, we're always inviting 2 guests, and we have a minimal amount of preparation time. But we learn a bit of each other's material, and then we come in and we play in a fairly fresh and interactive environment here. We had our first session this weekend, and we had Jenny Conley and Bernardo Gomez, and it was great. The music was great. Those are fine people and really fine musicians. We played 3 of Jenny's tunes that we'd never done before. Bernardo brought in a tune by Astor Piazzolla that we'd never done. And then we had a bunch of our tunes. And we also actually got a visitation by a guest melodica player who I happen to know rather well because she's my girlfriend, so it wasn't entirely on plan. But for a while, if you like accordions, for a while we had 2 accordions and a melodica.
Wow.
Which was really, everyone stayed in the room for that period of time.
And the next one?
The next one is coming up December 29th, and we're having Greg Ewer, who's a violinist with the Oregon Symphony and also leads a chamber ensemble called the 45th Parallel. And we're also having Mike Papillo, our 3-leg bass player emeritus, who mostly lives in LA now, but kind of comes and goes and is generally a man on the scene wherever the scene is.
Well, I guess all that's left to say is God bless us, everyone.
Well, indeed. And in advance, a very Merry Christmas. We hope you can make it to our show.